Hello everyone, welcome to the discussion of Reasoning Ability section IBPS RRB Officer Scale 1 main mock test. And your paper reference is MT2042011. Kindly be ready with your notebook and pen. So now onwards we are going to discuss higher level of difficulty questions which will be given in mains exams. Before going to the questions, once we'll discuss that what could be the better strategy for this paper. Let's see that what are the areas given. Question number 1 to 5, comparisons and distributions. Question number 6 to 10, linear, north, some are facing north, some are facing south, and QBR. And deduction syllogisms. 16 to 20, circular and distributions. 21 to 23, symbols and notations. 24 to 28, box arrangement and QBR. 29 to 33, direction sense questions. And 34-35, 2 miscellaneous questions. And remaining last 5 questions are critical reasoning questions. As you know, number of questions in this section are 40. But the total number of marks are 50. Total number of marks are 50. Each question carries 1.25 marks. Keep this in your mind. 40 into 1.25. And if you observe that 2018 reasoning section cutoff, it is 12.25 for general candidate. For other categories, it is a little bit lesser than this. And in the year 2019, reasoning section wise cutoff was 13.75. 13.75 in the year 2019. For other categories, our cutoff was a little bit low. So maximum 14. So to get that 14 marks, you need to answer 11 questions, minimum 11 questions correctly. Then definitely you can reach 14 marks, or a little bit lower than that, 13.75 like that. Because each question carries 1.25 marks, right? Now here, in this particular paper or in the exam, if you observe that out of the 40 questions, in the last 3 years, from the last 3 years, they are giving 20 puzzles every time. Every time they are giving 20 puzzles, 15 other areas, 5 are from critical reasoning. So what should be your strategy means? First, you should try to complete these 15 questions. When it comes to the prelims, generally we'll go with the mix up, like other areas and puzzles we'll try to solve. But whereas when you come to the mains, first you need to get your section wise cutoff, you need to cross your section wise cutoff, and after that you need to increase your score. This should be your strategy. Fine. It is not about the time management here. It is how many marks you are going to get. Are you going to clear your cutoff or not? Okay. So to clear your cutoff, first attempt the other areas and then try to complete the puzzles. And you will be having total of 200 questions and the time is given 2 hours. As you know, 40 questions from reasoning, 40 questions from quantitative aptitude, 40 from English, 40 from general awareness, current affairs, G, and 40 from computer awareness, right? So these are mains paper. So what could be the ideal time that we can spend for the reasoning section? See, for reasoning section, you can spend the time 30 to 40 minutes of time. You can spend 30 to 40 minutes of time. If your speed is good, in 30 minutes, you will be able to complete 25 questions. If you are very strong in reasoning, you may spend 40 minutes of time and you can improve your overall score. So last year and before last year, the cutoffs are around like between 60 to 75. The cutoffs are around like 60 to 75. Overall cutoff, out of 200, overall cutoff was 60 to 75 for mains. So you can improve your score in the reasoning section. Reasoning is the most scoreable section when it comes to the RRB PO mains. Okay. So your strategy should be like this. First 15 other areas you need to complete it in minimum 1 minute if you take in 15 minutes. So the next 15 or 20 minutes you are going to spend your time for puzzles. In 15 to 20 minutes, as it is a mains level, or minimum 7 to 8 minutes or 8 to 9 minutes it will take, you will be able to solve minimum 2 puzzles. You will be able to get minimum 2 puzzles, and you can solve a total of 25 questions, and it may lead to the score of 30. This is very good score in reasoning mains. And if you are good at your language skills and your reading skills, understanding skills, you may also attempt critical reasoning. These 5 questions will take very less time, like 2 to 3 minutes. But there is a problem is they will give you very close options. So the elimination, it may take some time. Fine. Now in this paper, first preference I am going to give it to deductions, other areas, and then I am going to go ahead with symbols and notations, and then direction sense, and then miscellaneous. Last, I am going to give the preference to critical reasoning. Between them, I am going to solve the puzzles. Among the puzzles, it is very clear comparison distribution is little bit easy to moderate level of difficulty. Linear north-south cubier, it may take some time. Circular and extra parameter also it may take some time. Box arrangement and cubier also it may take some time. So after this, I am going to give the preference to comparison distribution, and then I will solve the remaining areas according to my time. Right. So this should be your strategy for this paper as well as in the exam. First attempt the other 15 questions which they are going to give in the exam, so that you can clear your section wise cutoff in 15 minutes, or even try to complete less than that. You can complete. Around in 10 to 12 minutes, you will be able to complete all those 15 questions which are given in other areas. The other areas which are important for reasoning: deductions, symbols or notations, direction sense, miscellaneous, blood relations, and input output, and coding and decoding. These are the other areas apart from these 3 which are very important for mains. So from these areas you are going to get 15 questions. So attempt those 15 and then go ahead with the puzzles, and then go ahead with the critical reasoning if you have the time. Fine. But in this paper we are going to solve in the order 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15. But in the exam your approach should be like that. Fine. Now question number 1 to 5. Read the information. Comparisons and distribution set. 7 cars M, N, P, Q, R, S and T traveled for a certain distance. Okay. No 2 cars traveled the same distance. The car which traveled the longest distance, is given the first rank, and the car which traveled the least distance is given the 7th rank. Okay. Each car is of a different color among yellow, blue, pink and so on, but not necessarily in the same order. The following information is known about them. So what is the basic structure for this? We have given 7 cars, and each car traveled for certain distance, and it is mentioned longest distance. That car which traveled longest distance is given first rank, and the car which traveled the lowest distance is given the 7th rank. Each car is of a different color. So colors and ranks are given. So among all this, which parameter I can freeze? Ranks. Because longest distance will be the first rank, second longest distance will be the second rank, and so on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ranks I am going to freeze. After that, what we are going to find with the help of the given clues? With the help of the given clues, we are going to decide which car traveled for the highest distance and which color it likes. Which car traveled the second highest distance, what is the color of that car. Which car traveled the third highest distance and what is the color of the car. So this is how we are going to find with the help of the given clues. I hope you are clear with the basic structure. Now, move ahead. And clues. Again, I am not going to pick up any clues randomly because the feedback from the students is clues they are giving in the order. If it is a standard model, like comparisons, linear, circular, if they are not doing any experiments, and if it is an experimental model, the clues may not be in the order. That we don't know. But if they are giving the standard questions, there the clues are they are giving in the order. How can you know that it is a standard model or not? Means by looking at the basic information, you will get some idea, right? So comparison distribution, you know how to solve this. So here the clues they are giving in the order. So we are not going to pick up any clues randomly, but while going through the clues, it may lead to the possible cases. I am okay with writing the possibilities. So please, you also be habituated to write the possibilities. If possible, write the possibilities in advance, but go through the clues in a proper way. If somewhere else, if you are unable to use the clue, keep that aside. And whenever it is required, use that. Okay, but go in the order. Again, after reading the second paragraph, again going to the first paragraph, again coming to the second paragraph, you are going to waste a lot of time. So don't waste that time in the exam. Fine? Okay. Now, I'm going to take part of that information here. 7 cars, 7 colors. This information I have taken. Now, what is my basic structure? So here is my basic structure. 7 ranks, car and color I am going to distribute. Which car traveled the highest distance? What is the color of that car? What is given? The rank given to car Q is an even number. Car Q. The rank given to car Q is an even number. What are the even numbers that we have? 2, 4 and 6. 2, 4 and 6. So car Q will come either second or fourth or sixth rank position. Okay. Next. The distance traveled by car Q. So only with the first statement it is leading to 3 cases. No, don't go for that many cases. Again, first for the first statement itself. Add some more points. If required, we will draw 3. Because if the continuation also we have with respect to Q, then definitely we will draw. Otherwise, not required. The distance traveled by car Q is not the second longest. So second longest, so it is not that. So it is not the second rank. So it should be either 4th or 6th. So how many possibilities? Still we have 2 possibilities. Okay. Again we have the continuation with respect to Q. The difference between the ranks of the pink colored card and that of car Q is 3. Again we have the continuation information or the link statement with respect to Q. So what is suggestible here means better to bring Q into the arrangement. That should be the right strategy. Okay. Because in continuation also we are getting the information regarding Q. So better to place it. Okay. So what is the first possibility? Q in 4th position. And what is the second possibility? Q is in 6th position. Q is in 6th position. One of these two will be correct. Right? 4 or 6. Okay, fine. No issue. What else? The distance. Okay. And it is given here. What is that? The difference between the ranks of the pink colored car and that of car Q is how much? 3. So if we case 1, let's say it is case 2. In case 1, car Q is which rank? 4th rank. And difference between the Q and pink is how much? 3. But the car which is of pink color may be higher ranker than Q or may be lower ranker than Q. That we don't know, right? It may be the higher value, higher rank, or it may be the lower rank. It is because it is mentioned simply a difference. Difference is 3. So the value may be 1 or the value may be 7. The rank may be 1 or 7 in case 1. In case 1. Okay. What about in case 2? What about in case 2? In case 2, the rank of car Q is 6. So we need to identify the rank of the car which is of pink color. So definitely it cannot be the higher value. Because if I take the higher value, I have to take the rank 9. But we have total of how many ranks? 7 only. So the car which is of pink color must be of lower rank only. So what should be the rank? 3. Because the difference should be 3. Alright. So in the case 2, we have only one possibility. But again in case 1, we have how many possibilities? 2 possibilities. Okay. Let's say it is case 1A and case 2. Again we'll get the one more case which is of case 2B. 1B. Sorry. Case 1B. Fine. Now in this case it is Q and this is pink. Okay. In this case it is Q. Then automatically this will be pink in case 2. In this case also Q is 4th rank but pink is 7th rank. Fine. Difference is 3. So how many possibilities we have? 3 possibilities. Okay, fine. Move ahead. Move ahead. So almost till here complete information is done. Next, what is given? The distance traveled by green color car is immediate next higher distance than the distance traveled by car Q. So what is given? the distance traveled by green color car is immediately next higher distance than car Q. So if the car Q traveled 100, it should be 110 or more than 100. And between these two, there should not be any other cars, because it is given what? Immediately next higher. Immediately next higher means between those two, there should not be any other cars. And green should be immediately before Q, because it is traveled next higher distance. Okay, if it is 100, it should be more than 100. Okay, so in case 1A, where the green will come? In third position, because it is immediately next higher distance. In case 2, it is green. As it is 6, it will be 5. Here it is Q, so this will be green. So in case 1A and 1B, in both the cases, green remained in the same position. Okay, there is only changing the position of the pink. Fine. Next. Odd number ranks are given to both red color and violet color. Odd number ranks. What are the odd numbers that are possible for red and violet? Red, violet. 1, 3, 5, 7. Among the given 7 ranks, 1, 3, 5, 7 are odd number ranks. And already in case 1, A, 1 and 3 are over. So what I left with? 5 and 7 for red and violet. But which is before, which is traveled more distance, which is traveled less distance? Do you know that? That I don't know. So in case 1A, 5 and 7. So let me write that. So what will come here? Red or violet? Here, violet or red. Okay. Fine. Now let us come to case 2. 3 and 5 are done. 3 is pink, 5 is green. So what is left? 1 and 7. 1 and 7. So here what will come? Red or violet. And here what will come? Violet or red. Okay. Even case 2 is also fine. Now come to case 1B. In case 1B, 3 and 7 ranks are completed. 3 and 7 are done. So what I left with? 1 and 5. So it is red or violet. You got a clarity, right? Why we are writing red or violet? Because we don't know among these two which traveled more. So that's why red or violet. Fine. So till here we have done with the complete information, and we have how many possibilities? 3 possibilities. No issue. In mains exams they are giving this kind of questions only. Okay, because each set will take minimum 7 to 8 minutes to complete in the exam, if you are thorough with all technical terms. Okay, fine. So I'll give you the clear picture of this diagram in the next slide. From there you can copy. Okay, okay. Write on that. So it is not 3. It is, let's say it is 1A and it is 1B. Okay, it is 1B. It is 1A. And please keep on noting parallelly. Don't wait for me to tell to copy this. Fine. Now, what is given next? The distance traveled by red color car is immediate next higher distance. Again, red color car is immediate next higher distance than the distance traveled by car N. So what I can say that car N immediately before will be what? A red color car. It is what they given. The distance traveled by red color car is immediately next higher distance than the distance traveled by car N. If it is 100, it will be 110. And between these two, none of the cars will be there. So N is immediately, red is immediately before N. When red is immediately before N, can the red be given first rank? No. Red cannot be given the first rank. Okay, red may be given first rank. I'm sorry. Red cannot be given the last rank. Red cannot be given the last rank. Fine. Red cannot be the last rank. Red can be the first rank. Okay. So if it is violet, this will be red. Okay. If it is violet, this will be red. Okay, no issue. Now when it comes to this case, if I take red here, which is going to come here? N. If I take red here, which is going to come here? N. Okay. But what is given? Immediate next clue. Okay, in this case there is no issue. It is red and this will be N. In this case it is red and this will be N. No, red it is not yet decided. If it is a red, this will be N. If it is a red, this will be N. Any case is valid again. Okay. But what is the immediate next clue? Car N has not traveled more distance than green color car. So what is the green color car rank? 3. So N should not be before 3. So N cannot be here. But in this case, N has to be here. So what I can say that case 2 is completely ruled out. Now here N cannot be. So N must be here. Without any hesitation, N is here. When N is here, it will be a red color. When it is red, this will be definitely violet color. And here it is no issue. N is not before green. So it is red and it is N and it is violet. Right? And case 2 is completely ruled out. We left with 1A and 1B. Right? So here which will come? N will come. Which will come here? N will come. Let me erase the unnecessary information. So anyway, case 2 is completely ruled out because N is coming here, and in this case N cannot be here, so N will be here. Okay, case 2 is ruled out. Now come to the remaining next points. What is given? The car which traveled till here completely utilized. One case is ruled out. The car which traveled the second highest distance traveled distance of 3196. Second highest 3196. So let us take 3196 here. 3196. Even in this case also it will be 3196, second highest distance. Okay. Next, see till here we have struggled a lot to place the possibilities. But now look at here, we are getting direct informations. Yellow color car traveled a distance of 2056. Yellow color car traveled 2056. Both should come in the same place. Yellow 2056. But what is given next? The distance traveled by car N is less than yellow. N is less than yellow. So yellow should come before N. Yellow should come before N. Now look at here. It is already violet. I cannot take yellow. First position. Okay. Second position. In both the cases I am checking. It is violet. It is pink. Okay. Second position cannot be given because it is 3196 distance. I need to place 2056 distance. Third one. No. It is green here and here it is pink. But it should come before N. Okay. Now fifth rank. It is red. It is red, so even cannot be fifth, but it should be placed before N. So what is the only possibility? Fourth rank in both the cases. Yellow 2156, and here also it is yellow color. And what is the distance traveled? 2156. They are giving direct informations. Initially they given more possibilities, but when we are reaching to the end of the information, they given mostly direct clues. Okay, so till here it is. The distance traveled by car N is less than the distance traveled by yellow color car. Okay. So still both the cases are valid. 1A is valid and 1B is also valid. So this is what the distance that we got. Fine. No confusion, right? So move ahead. Right. So this is what the information we are able to place. So violet 3196, green, Q, yellow 2056, red, N and pink. It is case 1A, it is case 1B. Still we left with the two cases, right? Now we have only this much information. With this we may be able to complete. Neither car P nor car M traveled more distance than yellow color car. Okay. P and M cannot come before Q. So it should be after Q only. In both the cases, Q is given which rank? Fourth rank. So where P and M will come? Fifth rank and seventh rank in both the cases. So PRM, MRP. They are giving direct informations. PRM, MRP. Look at how logically the clues are given. Okay, initially a little bit difficult and possibilities. After that, they are cancelling the possibilities by giving the direct clues. So PRM, MRP. Okay. Next, the difference between the ranks of cars P and S is 3. Difference between P and S is equal to 3. Okay. P is either 5 or 7. Am I right? P is either 5 or 7. If I take the 7, difference 3 means S value should be 4. Am I right? If it is a 5, S value should be 2 because the difference should be 3 and I cannot go a higher side. S, if I go a higher side, 5, 3, a difference 8 means the value is 8, but we have given only 7 ranks. So S should be 2 or 4, but already 4th rank is given to Q. So this is not possible for, so P cannot be 7. So what is the P? 5. So P is 5, M is 7. In both the cases, P is 5, M is 7. M is 7. It is M. And here it is P. So Q, P, N, M, Q, P, N, M, both are completed. Next, what is given? And what is the rank of S? Second rank. It is second. S. Here which will come? S will come. Here S will come. Now what is given next? Till here complete utilized. We just left with 2 more statements. Car S traveled more distance than pink color. S traveled more than pink. S rank should be before pink. But in this case, 1B, pink is before S. Pink is before S. So case 1B is completely ruled out. Now I left with only case 1A. So here it is S. Now S is also placed. Now move ahead. What else we have? White color car has not traveled more distance than car T. So what I can say that white is not traveled more distance than car T, which implies that T traveled more distance than white color. Right. And T is not in violet. So T cannot come here. So what is the only possibility for T? Third rank. So T will be here. And T traveled more than white. So what is the possibility after T? White. Yellow, red, pink. So N. 6th rank. So white. Now we have given how many persons in total? 7. But how many we got? 6. S, T, Q, P, N, M. Violet, green, yellow, red, white and pink. So here I need to fix the one more color. Here we need to fix the one more person. Right. But we have given clearly 7 persons information and 7 colors. Let's check that what are those. M, N, P, Q, R, S, T. M, N, P, Q, R, S, T. M, N, P, Q, R, S, T. M, N, P, Q, S, T. So R is not there. So R is given the first rank. Among the colors, which color is left? Blue color. So blue color car is given second rank. So this is my final arrangement. So to solve this set, it will take 5 to 6 minutes of time. Even I will agree. But 5 to 6 marks after attempting the other areas is very, very huge marks when it comes to main. Okay. Almost you are increasing your score with the puzzles. So let's see the final arrangement. R violet, S blue 3196, T green, Q yellow 2056, P red, N white, M pink. Now let's answer the questions. Which car traveled the maximum distance? R. Choice 2. Which of the following combination is true as per the arrangement? Yellow P? No. Red N? No. White M? No. Blue S? Yes. So which option? Fourth option. And no need to go for the fifth one because there is no such option more than one of the above. Which car traveled the third lowest? First lowest, second lowest, third lowest. Car P or the car which is of red color? So it is given car P which is of red color. So choice 4. Next. If white color car traveled a distance of 1766, white 1766, okay. Then what is the possible distance? So just they are asking possible distance, not exact distance. So please be careful. What is the possible distance that red color car traveled? Red is between 2056 and 1766. Here is a red. So the distance should be between these two. More than 1766, less than 2056. Which value is there? 1922. So choice 3. Next. What is the color of car M? Car M is of pink color. So choice 5. Once you are able to get the arrangement, answering the questions will be very easy. Fine. You require a lot of patience to solve the mains level of difficulty puzzles. Okay. Now move to the next set. Direction for questions 6 to 10. For all the questions, the information will be same. What is that? 8 persons L, M, N, O, P, Q, R and S are sitting in a row. Some of them are facing south and remaining facing north. Each of them is of a different age. We have linear arrangement, 8 persons to be sitting in a row. Some of them are facing south and remaining facing north, and each of them is of a different age. Among the values are given. Okay. 18, 20, 23, 29, 30, 50, 51, 58. Little bit lucky. Sometimes they are not also giving the values. The values will get as and when we progress with the information. But here we are lucky, the values are given, but not necessarily in the same order. The following information is known about them. The following information is known about them. So let's move ahead. Let's see the clues. We have this much information. Very lengthy data. No, it's okay. Stick with the procedure what we are solving. Taking from the first statement and going through the statements. Okay. Now we have taken part of the information. Okay. What is given? You cannot say what is the basic structure. The simple basic structure that you can say that 8 positions. Not more than that. But until and unless you will get the definite information, you cannot place the person in the linear because it leads to so many possibilities. So please be careful with the linear. You cannot place directly. Linear as well as boxes until you will get the definite information. Circular you may start from any position, no issue. Distribution you will be having a fixed structure. Comparisons you have a fixed structure. But when it comes to linear, the problem is until you get the definite information, you cannot place the person. Okay, if you try to place the person, it may lead to so many cases. If 1 or 2 cases, 2 to 3 cases is okay. But if it is leading to more cases, don't go for that many cases. Wait for till you get the definite information. Till that, write the clues side by. What is given? O is facing north. O is facing north and sits at an extreme end. Sits at an extreme end. Okay. Extreme end means it can be a west end or it can be east end. Because what is the question is of? Some are facing north, some are facing south. So we will be not having left hand and right hand. So we will be having west end and east end. So in a row, this will be west end and this will be east end. So O is facing north and sits an extreme end. So how many possibilities you will be having? 2 possibilities. One at the west end, one at the east end. Okay. It is a somewhat definite information. But look at the next point. The person whose age is 29 years old is an immediate neighbor of O. Again we have a link with O. So better to draw the O. Better to get O in the arrangement. Then I can place the 29. Are you understanding what is my approach in solving the questions? Okay. So this is my first information. And let me take O here. And O is facing towards north. O is facing towards north. And what is the second possibility? O is facing towards north, but O is at the east end. It is west end and it is east end. Okay. Even it is also, it is west end and here it is east end. So both the possibilities we have taken. Okay. Now what is given next? The person whose age is 29 years old, immediate neighbor of O. What do you mean by immediate neighbor of O? Adjacent to O. Adjacent means immediate left and immediate right. As O itself is at the west end and facing north, I cannot take immediate left. So I must take immediate right only. So who will come immediate right position? The one who is 29 years old. When it comes to case 2, O itself is sitting at the east end. So, and neighbor is nothing but adjacent, which is nothing but immediate left and immediate right. As being O is facing north, can I take to the immediate right side? No. If I take immediate right side in the case 2, where O is at the east end, it goes out of the arrangement. So I cannot take. So I must take to the left side only. So left side, whom will be taken? The one whose age is 29 years. So till here it is completely done. Next, 4 persons sit between the person whose age is 29 years and L. So between L and 29, how many are there? 4 persons are there. Between L and 29, how many are there? 4 persons. So 4 persons 29 or 29 4 persons L. Because we don't know L is facing which direction and the one whose age is 29 years facing which direction, that we don't know. Even we don't know whether L is left of 29 or 29 is left of L, that we don't know. So what are the possibilities? L 4 29 or 29 4 gaps L. But 29 is already in the arrangement. So take the 4 gaps. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot go this side, west side. I can go only to the east side because I don't have 4 gaps west side. So east side 4 gaps and then who will come? L will come. So L will be here. Now come to this case. In this case, I cannot go to the east side of 29. I can go only to the west side of 29. Right. So west side. So how many gaps? 4 gaps are required. So 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps. Who will come here? L will come. Okay. Definite information. Fine. What else is given? Neither M nor N is an immediate neighbor of L. Okay. For L, M and N are not neighbors. Neighbors means immediate left and immediate right positions. So here who will not come? M will not come. N will not come. Here also who will not come? M and N. Even in this case, M and N will not come here. M and N will not come here. Every point is very, very important. Okay. Next, 2 persons sit between M and N. N is 20 years old. What is given? 2 persons are between M and N. M or N. 2 persons, N or M, and also given the age of N is how much? 20 years. So where it is possible, check it once. Where can I take the N and M? So it is already known that M and N cannot be here. So this is L. And how many positions we require? 4 positions. So where I have 4 positions? Tell me. These 3 are not possible. These 3 not possible for M and N. And even it is not possible for M and N. So where can I take? These 4 positions only. Only these 4 positions we have. So here who will come? M or N? It must be M because N is 20 years old. So M, 1, 2 gaps. Here will be N. And what is the age? 20 years. Now when it is come to this case, I cannot place M and N in these 3 positions. M and N in these 3 positions. So what we have possibility? These 4 positions. And here it is 29. So 29 means it cannot be N. So it has to be M. 1, 2 gaps and it is N and the age is how much? 20 years. Clear? Fine. Next. S is 50 years old. Okay. Direct information. S is 50 years old and thought to the right of L. Thought to the right of L. Okay. Thought to the right of L. Now, in one case, L may be facing north. L may be facing south. Any case is valid, right? Right. Now, and is given S is third right of L. It means how many gaps? 2 gaps S or 2 gaps H. One of these 2 will be valid. Now let us take the case 1. Case 1. In this case, if I take the L north, I should take right side this. Do you have the right side 2 gaps and placing S? No. So it must be to this side only. But it has to be satisfying the condition right side. So definitely what I can say that L is facing south because it is not north. So it has to be south. So first right, second right and third right. Who will be there? S. What is the age of S? 50 years. Age of S is 50 years. Now in this case, if I take the south, I should take right side this way. But it is going out of the arrangement. So I cannot take south. So it must be north. L. How many gaps are required? 2 gaps. So 1 gap, 2 gaps, here will be S and here will be 50. So complete information is utilized. Still we have how many possibilities? 2 possibilities. Any confusion? Okay, move ahead. Now here is a clear picture of the 2 cases. So far we are able to fix this many persons. O, M, S, N, L, L, N, S, O, M, O and their ages 20, 50 and 29. Now move ahead. What is given? The difference between the ages of the persons who are immediate neighbors of M is 7. Immediate neighbors of M ages are difference is how much? 7. Now we have these values. 18, 20, 23, 29, 30, 50, 51, 58. For which 2 values difference is 7? Look at here. For 18 I require 25. For 20 I require 27. For 23 I require 30. Yes, I have. For 29 I require 36. For 30 I require 37. For 50 we require 57. For 51 we require 58. Yes, we have. So these 2. So that values may be 23 or 30. 30 or 23. And what is the another possibility? What is the another possibility? 51 or 58. 58 or 51. Because it is simply mentioned difference is 7. Okay. Fine. Move ahead. So it is leading to so many cases. Keep that information aside and move ahead. What is given? The persons who are immediate neighbors of S are younger than S. So S is here. So immediate neighbors of S means here and here. These two persons' ages are less than 50. Less than 50. So here is a S. So these two persons' ages should be less than 50. Right. So less than 50 and immediate neighbors of M, one of the possibility we have taken 51 or 58, 58 or 51. So one of the immediate neighbors of M means this is a position and here this position. So if I take 51 or 58, if I take 51 or 58 here, so that value will be definitely higher than 50. But it is given the persons who are immediate neighbors of S are younger than S. So I cannot take 51 and 58 here. Right. So this case is ruled out in both the points. In both the cases, this point is ruled out. So what is the only possibility? 30 or 23. 23 or 30. See, look at here how the clues are given. It has two possibilities earlier. With the next information, one is ruled out. Now here even 30 or 23, 23 or 30. Okay. Now till here it is completely done. The youngest person sits to the left of N and to the right of L. Youngest person is nothing but the one whose age is 18 years and is given left of N and right of L. Left of N and right of L. Now, right of L, what are the possibilities that you have? Only one number. See, this is 20, 50, 30 or 23, 20, 23 or 30. I need to fix which number? 18. So, where I have scope? Here, 18. But it is mentioned. What it is mentioned? The youngest person sits to the left of N and right of L. So, right of L is okay. But it should also be left of N. So, can I decide the direction of the N? If I take north, so this will be left side. But 18 should be left side of N. So, it cannot be north. So, it must be south. So, here I can decide the direction of N. 18 is right of L and left of N. It is left side and it is right side. Because he is south direction and here it is also south direction. Fine. Now, come here. Now, right side of L, already we have 5 places filled with values. So, I have left with only one place here, 18. So, 18. And right of L and left of N. So, right of L and left of N means, if I take N south, this is going to become left side. But 18 should be left side of N. So, it should be definitely north. So, left side and right side. Clear? Okay. Now, move ahead. What is given next? Neither P nor Q is the youngest. Neither P nor Q is the youngest. So, here who will not come? P and Q will not come here. So, what are the possible positions for P and Q? So, here is P or Q and here is Q or P. Okay. Now, here P, Q will not come. What are the possible positions? P or Q. Remaining 2 positions. Q or P. Out of the 8 persons, how many are fixed? 7. Whom we left with? L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. So, the age of R is 18 years. The age of R is 18 years. Okay. Neither P nor Q is the youngest. O is older than P. O is older than P. Now, look at here. O is older than P. 23 or 30, 30 or 23. We don't know which position it is. O's position we don't know, right? Okay. Move ahead. But the information that we have is O is older than P. O is older than P. Fine. What is the next information? Q sits to the left of both. Q sits to the left of both S and P. Q sits left of both S and P. Here the problem is we don't know the directions of S and P. That is a major issue. Okay. But Q should be to the left of both S and P. And P faces north. Now it is given clearly. P faces north. So when P faces north, so this side will be the left side. So definitely left side of P who is required? Q is required. Right. It is not given immediate left, but somewhere to the left of P who is required? Q is required. And P is facing north. Now if I come to this case, P is facing north, and left side of P I have to take Q. Is it possible? left side of P I have to take Q. Is it possible? No. So this cannot be P. So this must be Q. When it is Q, this must be P. And P is facing north. P is facing north. Q is left of P and also left of S. Q is left of both S and P. So can I decide the direction of S? Yes. Because Q should be left of S. If I take the south, this will become left side. So it cannot be that. So it has to be towards north only. So S is facing towards north and Q is also left of S. So Q is left of S and left of P. Now let us come to this side, this case. Now if I take the P here, P is facing north, left of P, I have to take Q. Do you have that scope? No. So it cannot be P. So this must be Q. When it is Q, this must be P and P is facing north. So now Q is left of P, but Q also should be left of S. So what is the direction of S? North. Then it will become left side. So Q is left of S. Fine. Are you clear? Okay. So O and O's direction is fixed. M, P and P's direction. So anyway it is not P. So it is Q and S direction is okay. N direction is okay. R direction we don't know. L direction. P's direction. Here also Q direction we don't know, but we know L's direction. R's direction we don't know, but we know N's direction. S and S direction. P and P's direction. M direction we don't know, but O's direction we know. And the values we need to fix. Earlier we have one of the point. Don't miss the points. O is older than P. O is older than P. Right. O is older than P. Let's come to this point. Here is a P. Here is a O. So O is older than P means O should be 30 and P should be 23. 30 is greater than 23 in this case. But when it comes to this case, I don't know exact values of P. O may be still 23 or 30. And it is given O is older than P. So if it is 23 or 30, if I take any value, P value should be lesser than this. Am I right? P value should be lesser than this. So 23 is there, 30 is there. Okay. Any case, if it is a 23, 18 or 20 to be taken here. 18 or 20. When O is 23, P has to be 18 or 20 because O is older than P. But 18, 20 values are already fixed. So O cannot be 23. Okay. If O is 30, what are the possible values for P? 18, 20, 23 and 29. 23 and 29. See, when O is 30, actually these two values will be 23 or 30. When O is 30, Q will be 23 definitely. When O is 30, Q will be 23. Right? Can the P be 23? No. 29 already given to M. 18 already given to R. 20 already given to N. So not possible. So O is not possible with 23. O is not possible with 30. So this case is completely ruled out. Right? Here it is okay. O is older than P. O is 30 and P is 23. Right? What else is given? Q is not the oldest. What are the values that we left now? 51 and 58. These two values. Q is not the oldest. So Q value will be 51. So remaining 58 will be L. Okay. All the values are fixed. 51, 58, 18, 20, 60, 23, 29 and 30. We need to decide the directions. Of whom? We need to decide the direction of Q, R and M. These three. We have some more points, right? Q and N face opposite direction. Q and N face opposite direction. What is the direction of N? North. So Q will be south. Okay. Freeze that. Q is south. Decided. Next. M and R face the same direction. But we don't know M and R directions. If I know, I can fix. But what is the next? M and S are facing opposite direction. S is facing north. So M is facing south. M is facing south. Because they are facing opposite direction. S is north. So M will be south. And M and R are facing same direction. So R is also south. So direction of R is south. And M is also south. So this is my final arrangement. Q south 51. L north 58. R south 18. N north 20. S north 50. P north 23. M south 29. O north 30. So this is my final arrangement. Even this question will take 8 to 10 minutes time to complete, but it is okay because we have already done with our other areas and one of the puzzle. So other areas, if you are able to complete it in 12 minutes, the previous set you will be able to complete it in 6 minutes. So 18 minutes. If you spend even 10 minutes time, just 28 minutes are completed, but you got 25 correct questions, 25 answers correctly. 25 questions correctly means the number of marks is almost 30. So you already crossed your overall, section wise cutoff, and you are almost close to your overall score also. All the sections together. It is around 75, but you are able to get 30 in the one section, right? So how advantage it is with the reasoning? So this is the advantage that you have with the reasoning. You can improve your score. You can maximize your score with the reasoning section in mains. But the strategy should be first other areas, then come to puzzles. Okay. Now answer the questions. Who is the youngest person? Who is the youngest person? Or is the youngest person 18? So choice 3. But to answer all these questions, you should be aware of the keywords and the technical terms. Then only it will be easy. And you require a lot of patience until you complete your final arrangement. You need to keep all the points in your mind. You should not miss any information. There should not be any left out information. That is important. Some point of time, if you are unable to use the clue, you are keeping that aside. But whenever it is required, you have to use that. Then only you will be able to complete the puzzle. How many persons sit between the person whose age is 23 and R? So 23 is here, R is here. How many between them? 2 people. Answer is 2, choice is 4. Who sits third from the east end of the row? East. It is east, it is west. Third from the east end, P. Or the person whose age is 23. So the one who is 23 years old. Choice 5. Now, what is the difference between the ages of the persons who are immediate neighbors of N? Who are immediate neighbors of N? N is here. Difference between these two. 1850 is how much? 32. Choice 1. Now, who among the following is 51 years old? 51 years old is whom? Q. So choice 3. Choice 3. Fine. Now move to the next deductions questions 11 to 15. You know, right? Deductions questions are very easy questions and doable questions. 5 questions maximum it may take 5 minutes time or even less than that. Read the information. In each of the following questions, 3 statements followed by 3 conclusions are given. Okay. Mains level of difficulty, so more number of conclusions are expected. You have to consider the given statements to be true even if they seem to be at variance with the commonly known facts. Read all the conclusion and decide which of the given conclusion logically follows from the given statements, disregarding the commonly known facts. Okay, fine. You know, right, how to solve the deductions questions? Now, let's see the statements. What is the first statement? For the given statements, first draw the basic diagram. Then check the conclusions. Okay. If required, we'll go with the alternate diagrams. What are the statements given? Only a few gold or iron. Only a few gold or iron. Only a few gold or iron. It means some part of the gold should be definitely outside the iron. So it is a basic diagram. What is the next? Only a few iron are hot. Only some part of the iron should be hot. Some part of the iron should be definitely outside the hot. Understand the statement. Analyze the given statement. Only a few hard or diamond. Okay. Only a few hard or diamond. Yes. Only a few hard or diamond means definitely some part of the hard should be outside the diamond. Because it is given only a few. New kind of statements. Now let's come to the conclusions. Some diamond or gold. It is a positive conclusion and definite conclusion. So that can be decided through the basic diagram. Is it some diamond or gold? No. So first conclusion is false. Now second conclusion is a possibility. When it is given is a possibility is given, just check that whether the given conclusion is possible or not. Whether the given conclusion is possible or not. If it is possible and it is given is a possibility, then it is true. If it is possible but if it is given is not a possibility, then it is false. If it is not possible but it is given is a possibility, then it is false. If it is not possible and it is given not a possibility, then it is true. Quite simple. Okay. So some diamond are gold. Check whether it is possible or not. Some diamond are gold. Can I draw? Yes, I may draw like this, right? Without violating the statement, I can draw gold here. Yes, some diamond or gold. And you know very clearly, earlier the gold is also having the relation with iron. We should not violate that. So without violating the gold and iron, we are also able to form the relation between gold and diamond. So is it possible or not possible? Yes, possible. So it is also given is a possibility. So then it is true. Right. All hard can be gold. Can be is nothing but again it is possible diagram. Right. So all hard can be gold. Can I place all these hard within a gold? That I need to check. Right. All hard within a gold. Let me check. All hard within a gold. Now it is gold. All hard within a gold. Now the gold is not here. Let's cross check your statement if you want, whether it is possible or not. See, they are asking for whether it is possible. We have drawn and cross check it. Only a few gold or iron? Yes, still only a few gold or iron. Next, only a few iron or hard? Yes, only few iron or hard. Next, only a few hard or diamond? Yes, only a few hard or diamond. Is it violating any of my statements? No. So it is also possible. And what is they given? Possible. So it is true. So what is my answer? Only 2 and 3 follow. Choice 3 is my answer. So whenever they will give the is a possibility and can be, which means that possible conclusion. So possible conclusions we can check through the alternate diagram, or you may also go ahead with the basic diagram. Okay. In one of the cases it has to be true. That's it. Draw any number of diagrams, but if it is true in one case, then it is possible. It could be a basic diagram or it could be an alternate diagram, but it should be true in one case, then it is possible. Fine. Next, 12th one. Draw the basic diagram. Draw the basic diagram for the given statements. Only a few Leo or Gemini. Okay. So G, write it in a shortcut. Next, no G is A. No G is A. There should not be a relation between G and A. Some A or T. So some A or T. This is a basic diagram. And here only a few L or G. Definitely some part of the L should be outside the G. So keep that in your mind. All L should not go inside the G because only a few L or G. Now come to the conclusions. Some T or not L. Okay, not. So it is a negative conclusion and definite conclusion. You know, right, what is the difference between the negative and possible conclusions? In the possible, you will get the terminology like can be, is a possibility, those kind of. And some T or G, it is a positive conclusion and definite conclusion. Definite conclusion directly you can decide here. Some T or G, T here, G here. Is it some T or G? No. So second conclusion does not follow. And third one is a possibility. Now what is the conclusion given? All L or T. So check it whether all L or T possible. Is all L can be placed inside the T? Can all L be inside the T? Let's check it. Now it should be what? It should be what? L. All L inside the T. And L to G there should be some relation. So L to G there is a relation. Is it violating any statement? Check it. We are looking all L being T. All L placed inside the T, L is having the relation with G. Read the statements. Only a few L or G. Yes, still only a few L or G. So no issue. Next. No G is A. Yes, no G is A. Some A or T. Yes, some A or T. So is it possible or not possible? Possible. What they given is a possibility. So we have one successful diagram. So it is true. Now let's come to this negative conclusion. Okay. Now what is the basic diagram earlier? L, G, it is not, it is A, and it is T. Now what is your negative conclusion? Some T or not L. So some T or not L. Is it true? Yes, it is true. So what I have to prove? All. We need to take the opposite pair. Whenever the negative conclusion is true, definitely we need to go ahead with the alternate diagram. All T or L. All T or L. So try to place all T inside the L. Okay, is it possible? Let's check it. Draw it. Now what it is? T. All T inside the L. But T is also having the relation with A. So T and A relation. Now let's cross check your statements. Without violating the statements, you may draw any number of alternate diagrams, right? So let's cross check it. Only a few L or G. Yes, only a few L or G. Still it is valid. No G is A. Yes, still no G is A. It is also okay. Some A or T. Yes, some A or T. So is it violating any of the statements? No. Am I able to draw a successful diagram for all T or L? Yes, it is true. When this alternate diagram is true, the negative which we thought earlier is true is going to become false. And do you have the opposite of this? All T or L in the conclusions? No. If you have, it may lead to either or. If you don't have, no issue. So what is my final answer? 1 does not follow, 2 does not follow, 3 follows. Only 3 follows. Choice 4. And keep this in your mind. Let's say there is a one more fourth conclusion and it is all T or L. Then my answer will be only 3 and either 1 or 4 follows. Okay. So you have to be careful with the opposite pairs. Whatever the opposite pair it become true, if it is available in the conclusions, then those two conclusions will lead to either or. If it is not there, no issue. If it is there, definitely it will lead to either or. Only when opposite can be proved in the alternate diagram, not in every case. Fine. Choice 4. Next, 13th one. All countries are states. All countries are within a states. Okay. Basic diagram. First, always you should try to draw the basic diagram for the given statement, because definite conclusions almost you can decide through the basic diagram, except when the negative conclusion is true. If the positive conclusion is true in the basic diagram, it is true every time. If the positive conclusion is false in the basic diagram, in other diagrams it may be true, but final result will be false, because once it is false, it is false. Because if I want to say one of the conclusion is definitely true, it has to be true in all the possible diagrams. What do you mean by all the possible diagrams? Basic including alternate, alternate including basic. Negative conclusion, once it is false, always false. Negative conclusion once true, I cannot decide. It may be true or it may be false by drawing alternate. Only in that case we have to go ahead with alternate. For every possible conclusions, you may go ahead with alternate if you are unable to decide with the basic. No state is a village. Okay, state to village, there should not be any relation. Only a few villages are districts. So definitely some part of the villages are outside the districts. What is my first conclusion? What is my first conclusion? All states being districts is a possibility, possible conclusion. So all districts will be inside the states. Let's cross check it. Is it possible? All districts, sorry, all states, all states being districts. All states should be inside the districts. Is it possible? S here. Let's check it. If it is a S, inside the S, what is required? C. So it is C. Now cross check it. Is it going to violate any of your statements? Read it. All countries are states. Yes, all countries are states. Still it is valid. No state is a village. Yes, no state is a village. It is state, it is village. Still it is not. Next, only a few villages are districts. Yes, only a few villages are districts. Still it is valid. So is it possible to draw? Yes. Which one is possible to draw? All states are districts. Possible to draw. What is given? Possibility. So then it is true. So first conclusion is true. Fine. What is the basic diagram? C, S. Every time don't draw the new basic diagram. Just try to visualize. Just try to visualize. Whatever I am showing with the diagram, you should not draw that. Try to visualize it. What is the next is given? All countries are districts. It is a positive conclusion and a definite conclusion. Positive and definite. So that I can decide through the basic diagram. All countries are districts. Is it all countries are districts? No. So it is false. Some states are not districts. Is it true? Some states are not districts. Is it true in the basic diagram? Yes, it is true. It is true. So negative. It is negative conclusion and it is true in the basic diagram. Then we have to go for opposite pair, alternate diagram. All states are districts. Now if you think a bit logically, earlier in the earlier alternate diagram, what we have proved? All states are districts. So all states are districts. Is it true or not? Yes, it is true. It is true. So the negative will become now what? False. That's it. And all states are districts. Is it available in your given conclusions? No. If it is available, it leads to either or. If it is not available, no issue. Does not follow. So what is my answer? 1 follows, 2 does not follow, 3 does not follow. 3 follows in the basic diagram, but after drawing the alternate diagram, it does not follow because we have opposite pair as a, we got opposite pair as a true. Fine. So what is my answer? Only 1 follows. Only 1 follows is which option? Choice 2. So answer choice 2. Please try to think in the logical way and try to visualize it if you want to complete it in less time. Next, 14th. Draw the basic diagram for the given statements. What are the statements? Only a few rocks or stones. Okay, stone. Second, all rocks are sand. So all these rocks should be inside the sand. Next, all sand are marble. All sand are marble. Okay. And it is known clearly only a few rocks are stones. So definitely some part of the rock should be outside the stones. Okay. Now, what is given first conclusion? Some stones are marbles. So positive conclusion and definite conclusion. Is it some stones are marbles? Yes. Stone is here, marble is here. So some part of the stones are marble. So first conclusion is true. All rocks are marble. It is also positive conclusion and definite conclusion. Is it all rocks are inside the marble? Yes. All rocks are inside the marble. Rocks is inside the sand. Sand is inside the marble. So rocks are inside the marble. So it is also true. Now come to the third conclusion. Can be. So possible conclusion. So possible conclusion. Let's see. What I need to place. What I need to do. All sand can be stone. So all these sand I need to place inside the stone. Is it possible? Is it possible to place all sand inside the stone? No, it is not possible. Why it is not possible? If I place all sand inside the stone, if you want to check it, it is stone. Now what is given? All sand should be inside the stone. So all sand inside the stone. And inside the stone, what is required? A rock. Right. Now all sand are marble. Okay. All sand are marble. I can draw like this. Okay. Now look at the statements. Only a few rocks are stones. But here what is become? All rocks are stones. Definitely some part of the rock should be outside. But every time whenever I try to place sand inside the stone, definitely rocks also will move to inside the stone. But definitely some part of the rock should be outside the stone. So can I place sand inside the stone? No. We cannot. Can sand goes inside stone? Check it. It cannot go. If sand goes inside stone, rock also goes inside stone. But some part of the rock should be outside stone. So not possible. So all sand can be stone. Is it possible? Not possible. So does not follow. So what is my answer? Only 1 and 2 follow. So choice for only 1 and 2 follow. Try to visualize it. Don't draw the diagrams. Try to visualize. Just draw the basic diagram and decide your answers. Okay. But please be careful whether it is a positive, definite conclusion or a possible conclusion. Among the definite, is it a positive conclusion or the negative conclusion? You should have clear picture in your mind when you are solving the deduction sets. Okay. Next, 15. Some blue or brown. Okay. BB. So let us take complete name. Some blue or brown. Okay. No brown is black. So brown to black, there should not be any relation. Okay. Some black are not pink. Some black are not pink. The basic diagram should be, both should be disjoint sets. But what I can say that some black are not pink means complete black cannot go inside the pink. Definitely some part of the black should be outside the pink. Fine. But it is the basic diagram is disjoint sets. Now some pink or blue, positive conclusion and definite conclusion. So some pink or blue, is it correct? No. So false. No blue is pink. Yes, it is true. But it is negative conclusion and definite conclusion. When the negative conclusion is true, what will go ahead? Alternate diagram. What is that? No blue is pink. What is the opposite pair for this? Some blue or pink or some pink or blue. Vice versa. Some pink or blue. Right. No blue is pink is some blue or pink or some pink or blue. So let us try to prove it. Now, if I draw like this, if I draw like this, if I draw like this, Is it going to violate any of the statements? Cross check it. Some blue or brown? Yes, some blue or brown. No brown is black? Yes, no brown is black. Some black are not pink? Yes, some black are not pink. Still it is valid. So can I draw it or not? Yes. So it is a negative conclusion and complementary opposite pair of that is true. So when it is true, so this complementary is true. So the negative becomes what? False. But whenever the opposite is become true, that you need to cross check. That conclusion you need to cross check in the conclusion. Some blue or pink, some pink or blue. Is it available? Yes. First conclusion is available. So what I can say? 1 or 2 follows. 1 or 2 follows. So far. We didn't check the third one, but so far 1 or 2 follows. Right. Have you got the point? Whenever the negative conclusion is true in the basic diagram, we'll check for alternate diagram. If in the alternate opposite of this negative is true, it means that this negative will become false. So the opposite which is true, if it is available in the conclusions, then these two comes under either or. These two conclusion. It is the first one and it is second one. So either 1 or 2. So please be careful with the either or. Now what is the third one? All brown or pink. So all these brown should be inside the pink. Can I place it or not? Just you need to check. Can be is nothing but possible. So just you need to check whether it is possible or not. He is saying possible, but you cross check it possible or not. So brown inside the pink. So brown is here. It is pink. All brown inside the pink. Now cross check the statement. Some blue or brown? Yes, some blue or brown. Second statement, no brown is black? Yes, no brown is black. Third one, some black or not pink? Yes. Still it is pink, it is black, some black or not pink. So it is possible to draw brown inside the pink? Yes. So it is possible. So it is true. So what is my answer? 3 also true. So 3 and 1 or 2 follow. Which option? Fifth option. 3 and either 1 or 2. So choice 5. Clear when we get the either or case? If the negative conclusion is true in the basic diagram, after drawing the, definitely we go for alternate diagram. After drawing the alternate diagram, negative become true. What do you mean by negative become true? Negative conclusion become true, which means that the opposite of that negative is true. The opposite, the conclusion which we have taken, which we are proving as a true, if it is available in the conclusion, then those two comes under either or. Okay. Now move to question number 16 to 20. Again one more puzzle. Circular distribution. What is given? 8 persons A, B, C, E, F. Okay, D. Not all consecutive letters. A, B, C, E, F, H, I, J are sitting around a circular table facing the center. No 2 persons. Okay, some condition is given, some extra. No 2 persons whose names start with successive letters of English alphabetical series are sitting adjacent to each other. So according to the English alphabetical series, if those letters are successive letters, side by side letters, those should not be adjacent to each other. What is given? For example, A does not sit adjacent to B. Okay. What are the letters that we have? A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I. H, I, J. Among these letters, what are the successive letters? A, B, C successive letters? C not. But E, F are successive letters? H, I, J are successive letters. A does not sit adjacent to B. Okay. In a circle, 8 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If it is A, it cannot be B, it cannot be C. It cannot be B, it cannot be C. Okay. Next. A does not sit adjacent to B, neither A nor C adjacent to B. Okay, no issue. I'm sorry. I'm extremely sorry. If it is A, it cannot be B. I'm sorry. It cannot be B. If it is B, it cannot be A, it cannot be C. Okay, it cannot be C, it cannot be A. C and E can be adjacent because these two are not consecutive letters. Again, E and F cannot be adjacent. F and H can be adjacent. H and I cannot be adjacent. I and J cannot be adjacent. Okay, H and J may be adjacent. A and C may be adjacent. A and C may be adjacent. Okay, right. B, C and E can sit adjacent to each other. Each person likes a different watch among Rado, Fossil, Hablet, so and so, but not necessarily in the same order. Okay, you got a clear picture, right? Consecutive letters cannot be adjacent to each other in a circle. Fine, move ahead. So we have given 7 clues. So we'll take the part of the clues and we'll go ahead with some information. We'll complete some part of the arrangement. Now, persons A, B, C, E, F, H, I, J, watches. First, what is the basic? Let's get the circle. And you know, right, all are facing the center. All of them are facing the center. And you know what is the advantage that we have in the circular? We may start from any position. We may start from any position, right? What is given? E sits second to the left of the one who likes Casio. So the position of E is based on whose position? This position. And which side? Left side. Which left? Second left. Second left nothing but how many gaps? One gap. So let's place that Casio. Alright. Second left will be whom? E. Okay. When it is E, adjacent cannot be F. It cannot be F. It cannot be F. That is what the meaning. No two persons whose names start with the sexy letters of English alphabetical series does not adjacent to each other. So E and F cannot be adjacent. And it is this one. E. And what is given next? C sits adjacent to the one who sits opposite F. Do you have the link with this? No. So wait. Don't try to look at all the possibilities. C can be taken in so many pages. Right? Next. What is next? B sits third to the right of the one who likes fossil. Okay. B sits third right of one who likes fossil. Who is not adjacent to E? Okay. Who is not adjacent to E? Fossil. Okay. Here which will not come? F-O-S-S-I-L. It will not come here. Even it is not fossil. Okay. No issue. But what is given? B sits third right of fossil. So if it is fossil, and this will be B, third right, first right, second right, third right, no issue. It is not fossil, it is Casio. If it is fossil, first right, second right, third right, yes, B is possible here. If it is fossil, first right, second right, third right, B is possible here also. If it is that fossil, first right, second right, it is not possible. So this is not possible. If it is fossil, first right, second right, third right, so many possibilities are there. Don't go for that many possibilities. Wait for some time. Move ahead. Next, C sits second to the right of the one who sits opposite E. So we got the link statement with respect to E. E is already in the arrangement. What is given? C sits second right of the one who sits opposite E. It is not C is opposite E. What is given? C is sitting second right of whom? The one who sits opposite E. So E is here. So this is the position of the one who sits opposite E. So with respect to this person, second right, first right, second right. Who is there? C is there. So here will be the position of C. Clear? Any confusion? No. Next. C sits second to the right of the one who sits opposite E. So this information is completely placed. Okay. Next. Who? Who means we are talking about E. What is given? E sits to the immediate right of the one who likes fossil. So E is immediate right of the one who likes Rado. E is immediate right of Rado. E is immediate right of Rado is as good as Rado is immediate left of E, because E is already in the arrangement, so it is immediate left. So here which will come? Rado will come. So Rado is here. Okay. Any issue? No. Now earlier we have one information. C sits adjacent to the one who sits opposite F. C is adjacent to these two people. C is adjacent to these people and this one. C sits adjacent to the one, either this person or this person, who is opposite F. Now if I take this as adjacent, here I have to take the F. I mean the one we are talking about here, C sits adjacent to the one. If that one is immediate left of C, here will be the F. But F cannot be here, so I cannot take immediate left. So it must be the immediate right. The one whom we are talking here should be immediate right and opposite is F. Clear? So it is F, it is C, it is Rado, it is E, it is Casio. So first statement is completely utilized. Third one is also completely utilized. Now come to the second one. B sits third right of fossil. Right. So it is C. So definitely it cannot be B. Even it cannot be B. Okay. Now let's check the each and every possibility. No. It is not fossil. If it is a fossil, first right, second right, third right is B. So not possible. So here which will not come? fossil will not come. So here it is not fossil, it is not fossil, it is also not fossil, and it is already Casio. If I take here fossil, what will happen? Third right, first right, second right, third right should be B, but it is already C, so even it cannot be here. Are you getting what I am trying to say? Okay. Next, if it is fossil, first right, second right, third right is B. Is this possible? Not possible. So even it cannot be here. If it is fossil, first right, second right, third right, it is already B. So it is not possible. If it is last possibility, fossil, first right, second right, third right, B. So this is the only possibility. So what I am able to fix with the first three clues, here is C, and C likes fossil, and here Rado and E, B, Casio, and F. So these are the watches. Fine. So all the three clues are completely utilized, and we have only one possibility. Okay, I'll give the clear picture of this diagram. So this we are able to fix. F, C, fossil, Rado, E, and B with the previous clues. Okay. Now, what is given next? The person who sits opposite E is immediate left of Rolex. E, the one who sits opposite E, all are facing the center, right? All are facing the center. So the one who sits opposite E, so this guy we are talking about, is immediate left of the one who likes Rolex. So here which watch will come? Rolex. Direct information. Okay. Next, the one who likes Hoblet sits 2 places away from fossil. So fossil is here. So 2 places away means how many gaps? Or 1 gap. Or 1 gap. Which will be there? Hoblet. So this may be HUBLOT watch. This may be Hoblet. Hoblet. Now this one of these two is correct. 2 places away. Which is that we don't know. Okay. So fourth is completely useless, but fifth we have 2 possibilities. Okay, no issue. Go ahead. The person who likes Casio and the person who likes police are not adjacent to each other. Okay. Here is where it is here, Casio. So this will not be police watch. Here I cannot place police watch. Okay. So this not ruled out. So where can I take police? One of these 2 places. And one of these 2 places is already Hoblet. And one of these 2 places will be police. Police and police. So let's see which is correct. So these 2 places definitely will be given to police or Hoblet. Hoblet or police. Okay. Move ahead. And even this clue is also completely utilized. Even this is also completely utilized. But we have 2 possibilities for these 2. Right. Next. The person who sits opposite Cartier sits second to the right of I. Okay. Cartier second to the right of I. Now it is known that it is F. It is B. When it is B, definitely it cannot be what? A. Because alphabetically A and B are not adjacent to each other. Right. E, F, no issue. EF part is completed. Okay. EF part is completed. Right. Next. H, I, J. Who is there? None of them are fixed. Okay, let's see. Next. H sits second to the right of the person who likes police. H sits second right of police. If I take the police here, second right, first right, second right, what will come? Fossil will come. I mean C will come, but it should be what? H. So what I can confirm that it is not police. So if it is not police, it must be what? Hoblet. Right. When it is a Hoblet, this must be police. So this is ruled out. Right. So it is police. Hoblet and police second right is what? H. So H will be here definitely. Right. Any confusion? No. Now what is given? The person who sits opposite Cartier is second right of I. Now look at here. Where can I take this Cartier? It is Hoblet and it is Casio, it is police, Rado, Fossil, Rolex. So one of these 2 places, either this place or this place will be given to Cartier. What is given? The person who sits opposite Cartier is second right of I. So if it is Cartier, this is opposite position. Can it be second right of I? Yes, it is possible. Okay. Now if it is the case, if it is a Cartier, this is opposite position. This is second right of I. Is it possible? No. Because already this position will be second right of F. So this cannot be the courtier. So this must be the position of courtier. Watch. And it is the opposite position and it is second right of I. So here will be the I. Right? Now when it is I, definitely it cannot be J. It cannot be J. What is the only possible position for J? J is here. J likes Rado. Now when J likes Rado, who is the only remaining person? A. So A likes Hublot. A likes Hublot. So what is the only remaining watch? Hublot, Cartier, Casio, Police, Rado, Fossil, Rolex. What is the only remaining watch? Omega, which will be given to B. Omega. So this is my final arrangement. So even to solve this question, it will take 8 to 10 minutes time, but it is easy to moderate level of difficulty. It is not higher than that. The clues are given in the order and 1 or 2 clues are given in the jumbled form. So you need to club to get the arrangement. Okay. It is they'll give you clues in the order, but sometimes you need to club the clues also. Not with a single clue. So you may need to club 1 or 2 clues to get the arrangement. Fine. So I'll give the clear picture of this diagram. Who likes Rolex? Who likes Rolex? I. So choice 3. Next. Which watch does B like? B like Omega. So choice 2. Now, how many persons sit between E and the person who sits the immediate right of? Not F. Who sits immediate right of F? Indirect. When counted to the left of E. So E is here. Immediate right of F is A. When counted to the left of E. 1, 2, 3 people. So 3. Answer is 3. Choice is also 3. It is not given between E and F. It is given E and the one who sits immediate right of F. Who is immediate right of F? A. So between E and A when counted to the left of E. So E and A when counted to the left of E, how many are there? 3 people. 4 of the following 5. 4 of the following 5 is nothing but odd men out. Let's identify. F police. F police. First right, second right, third right. Okay. Third right. H Rado. H Rado. First right, second right, third right. Okay. Third right. Both the cases third right. I Casio. I Casio. First right, second right, third right. Yes. I'm sorry. We need to check from I, right? First right, second right, third right. Police it is. So it is third left. Oh, C Omega. C here, Omega here. First right, second right, third right. No issue. Third right. See, second person is third right of first person. Second person is third right of first person. Here, second person is third left. Here, second person is third right of first person. So J Hublot. Where is J? J is here. Okay. Third right. Third left. First left, second left, third left. Here also we are getting third left, right? Okay. Once again think in another way. F police. Okay. We have taken wrongly. Let me discuss again this question. F police. F is here, police here. Okay. So with respect to police, it is third right. So first person, second person. So here to here, it is third right. So first person is second right of, third right of second person. Okay. Okay. Come to the H Rado. H is here, Rado here. So first right, second right, third right. So here also first person, second person. First person is third right of second person. No issue. No. Third one, I Casio. So I is here, Casio here. So first right, second right, third right. No issue. Here also it is third right. First person is third right of second person. C Omega. C is here, Omega is here. So it is first left, second left, third left here. Here it is third left. Now J Hublot. Now where it is J here, Hublot here. So with respect to Hublot, first right, second right, third right. So third right. So everywhere, first person is third right of second person. First person is third right of second person. First person is third right of second person, except in fourth option. In fourth option, first person is third left. So my odd man out is choice 4. Choice 4. Fine. Next. In a certain way, C is related to H. So C related to H. Identify the logic. B is related to I. B is related to I. Following the same way, F is related to. F is related to. So C to H, what is the logic? Opposite. B to I, opposite. F, opposite. It is J. J. So choice 2. Fine. Now move to the next questions. Symbols and notations. We have 3 questions. And you know, right, symbols, notations, inequalities questions are very, very easy questions. Now what is given? Which of the following symbols should replace the question mark in the following expression in order to make the expression B greater than F, E less than A definitely true? What is the expression given? A greater than or equal to B equal to D, and here is the question mark, and E greater than F. What we have to make? We have to make B greater than F definitely true and E less than A definitely true. So in the arrangement, in the equation, B is before F, so no issue, B greater than F, and E less than A, but in the equation A is before A, E, right? So E less than A is as good as A greater than E. Okay, so these two has to be definitely true. We need to place some element here. Okay, let's see what could be that element. Let's take first B greater than F. To satisfy B greater than F, what I can place here, irrespective of the choices, forget about this. What I can place? I can place greater than. Okay, I can place equal. Okay, if it is greater than, then is also B greater than F. If it is equal, then is also B greater than F, because we have one greater than. If it is greater than or equal to, then also it is what? B greater than F. So no issue. One of these three. So what are eliminated? First option is eliminated and fifth option is eliminated. Remaining 3 are correct. Now we have to make it what? A greater than F also true. A greater than E also true. If I take equal to, what it is going to become? Greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to, what I will get? Greater than or equal to. I will get A greater than or equal to E. What I should get? A greater than E. So it is not equal to. Okay. Next, if I take greater than or equal to is greater than or equal to, and greater than or equal to is greater than or equal to. Again I am getting A greater than or equal to E. So it is not. Now if I take greater than or equal to is greater than, greater than or equal to, greater than is greater than. So A greater than E. So what is the only symbol I can place? Greater than. Choice 4. So greater than should be replaced to satisfy both the condition, B greater than F and A greater than E. So choice 4. Fine. This is how the inequalities question will be solved in less time. Complete visualization. To get greater than in the conclusion, at least one should be greater than. That's it. That is the minimum sense. Next, here it is given. What is given? Which of the following set of letters should replace the question marks in that order from left side to right side? Okay, left side to right side in the following expression in order to make J less than S and P greater than or equal to U definitely false. We have to make it definitely false. J less than S, P greater than or equal to U. We need to make false. Okay. What are the expressions given? Less than, here is a question mark, less than and question mark, less than or equal to, question mark, equal to, question mark, less than or equal to, question mark, less than, question mark. Now I need to substitute the choices. There is only one alternate. I need to substitute the choice. Let us, instead of substituting all the elements, let us take J and S combination. J and S combination. In this one, where you have the J and S, first and fourth. So here is the S and the fourth question mark is J. What I am getting here? S less than J. Less than or equal to less than. Less than and equal to less than only. Right. So S less than J. S less than J is nothing but J greater than S. When J greater than S is true, J less than S will be definitely false. Okay. No issue. So far my choice 1 is correct. Now go ahead with the second one. P and U. Where you have the P and U? Second and sixth. Sorry, fifth. It is U. It is P. Right. Less than or equal. What is the operator that we have between U and P? Less than or equal to, 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 less than or equal to leads to less than or equal to. So what I will get? u less than or equal to p. U less than or equal to p is as good as p greater than or equal to u. P greater than or equal to u is true. So it is become true, but I have to make it false. So it is not my first option. Clear? Okay. Now let's go ahead with the second option. Now let me erase the previous one. We have to substitute the each and every choice. Okay. Now second, J and S. Where we have the J second, S sixth. So J, S. Okay. What is the relation? What are the operators? Less than or equal to, 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 less than, J less than S. So what is the conclusion that I have now? J less than S. It is true, but I have to make it false. So even it is not my second option, because by substituting the second option, I am getting J and S as a true, but I have to make it false. So it is not second option. Okay. Now come to the third one. I am substituting the third one. So let me erase the second one. Instead of taking both the conclusions together, I am taking the one conclusion and those particular elements. J and S. Here is a S, here is a J. Right. Fourth and fifth. S, J. S less than or equal to J. S less than or equal to J. When S less than or equal to J, definitely J less than S will be false. Right. S will be either less than J or S is equal to J. One of these two is correct. J less than is nothing but S greater than J. So definitely this will be false, because either less than or equal to. So definitely it cannot be greater than. So it is false. Okay. So third option may be correct. I need to check the second one. P and U. First and third. P is here. U is here. First and third. What I am getting? Less than or equal to, less than. What I will get? P less than U. What is the conclusion? When P less than U is true, definitely P greater than or P equal to U will be false. So even it is also false. So both are false by substituting which option? Third option. Choice 3. So my answer is choice 3. Right. So to show J less than S false, it has to be J greater than S or it should be J equal to S. To show P greater than or equal to U false, it should be P less than U. That's it. These three has to be true in the equation to make it these two false. Clear. So choice 3 is my answer. No need to substitute the remaining. It is time waste. Fine. Next, 23rd. Last question in the symbols notations. Now here what is asking? Symbols to be replaced. Okay. Which set of symbols should replace the question marks in that order from left to right in the following expression in order to make the expression G greater than Q, T less than or equal to U? Definitely false. Again definitely false. G greater than Q and T less than or equal to U? Definitely false. Now let us write your statement. P, Q, T, S, G, U. Okay. Now in your equation, T is before U, no issue. But Q is before G. So G greater than Q is as good as Q less than G. So Q less than G has to be definitely false. T less than or equal to U has to be definitely false. Right? Okay, fine. Substitute the first one. What you will get? Substitute the first options. Less than or equal to, less than, equal to, less than, less than. So what is the relation that I have between Q and G? Less than and equal to, less than, less than and less than, less than. So Q less than G is true, but I have to make it false. So not first option. So first option is completely ruled out. So let me substitute that. Let me erase that. So first option is completely ruled out. So instead of taking both the conclusions together, check the first one. If the first one is false, then check the second one. If both are false, then that will be your option. Don't try to check both simultaneously. That is time waste. Okay. Next, substitute the second one. Greater than, equal to, less than or equal to, and equal to. Less than and equal to, sorry, greater than and equal to, greater than. Greater than and less than or equal to opposite signs. So I cannot establish any relation. When you can't establish any relation, you cannot say if Q is greater than G, or Q is less than G, or Q is equal to G. When you don't know anything, you cannot say whether it is definitely true or you cannot say definitely false. So it is left with the ambiguity. So it is not my second option. So first is ruled out, second is ruled out. When you get opposite signs between them, you cannot say definitely true or definitely false, because you don't know what is the exact relation between the elements. So you cannot say, you cannot make anything. You cannot conclude anything, true or false. So leave it. So second is also ruled out. Now come to the third one. What is the third one is given? Less than, substitute it, equal to, less than or equal to, less than or equal to, and equal to. Okay. What is the relation between Q and G? Less than, equal to and less than or equal to, less than or equal to, less than or equal to and less than or equal to, less than or equal to. So what I am getting, Q less than or equal to G. It means Q may be less than G or Q may be equal to G. So one of these two has to be true, right? So when one of these two is true, can you say Q less than G is definitely false? No, you cannot say. It may be true. It may be true, right? So we cannot say. So even it is not my third option. You got the clarity? Here what is the relation, definite relation that you got? Q less than or equal to G. See, Q less than G I need to show false, which means that it has to be G greater than Q. Simple logic, right? Q less than G has to be false, definitely false, means it has to be greater than Q, or it may be, it has to be equal to Q. But you don't know conformly whether it is less than or equal to. Without knowing this, you cannot say that it is false. Quite simple. So it is even not my third option. So third option is also ruled out. So finally I need to set the fourth option. If it is not fourth option, if it is not fourth option, it should be fifth option. What are the elements? P, Q, T, S, G and U. Substitute the fourth one. Less than, greater than or equal to, greater than. Now, what I need to make? G greater than Q, which is nothing but Q less than G. False. T less than or equal to U. Tell me in the other way. Q less than G has to be false, means it should be G greater than Q or G equal to Q. T less than or equal to Q false means it has to be T greater than U. That's it. Quite simple, right? Now what is the relation between T and U? Greater than or equal. Okay, let me take as usual first one. Q less than G. Q greater than or equal to greater than. Greater than and equal to greater than. Q greater than G. When Q greater than G, Q less than G will be definitely false. So it is false. Now come to T and U relation. T less than or equal to U. Greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to and greater than. So T greater than U is true. T greater than U is definitely true. When T greater than U, definitely T less than or equal to U will be false. So both are false in which option? Fourth option. So choice 4 is my answer. Right. You should be thorough with the basics. Then these symbols are very, very easy. And these kind of questions are expected in mains level of difficulty questions. Okay. So choice 4. Fine. Move ahead. 24 to 28. Again puzzles. Box and some values. QBR. What is given? 7 boxes J, K, L, M, N, P, Q are placed one above the other. Okay. But not necessarily in the same order. They all are being delivered on 7 different dates among 4th, 7th, 12th, 14th, 22nd, 25th and 28th. But not necessarily in the same order. The following information is known about them. So what should be my basic structure? 7 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 boxes. So I have to take the box and I have to take the date. So I need to find out that which is a topmost box and on which date it is delivered. Which is the second topmost box, on which date it is delivered. This is what I need to fix with the help of the given clues. Again, same like the linear arrangement. Until you will find the definite information, don't fix the persons in the arrangement. And if you have definite information but it is leading to 2 to 3 possibilities, it is okay. Okay, but if it is more than that, don't go ahead. Okay, so this should be my basic structure. Okay, go ahead. We have 7 clues. We'll take part of this. First 4 clues are taken. Okay. What is my first information? 4 boxes are placed between box J and the box which is delivered on 22nd. So J. How many boxes? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 22nd. Because we don't know whether J is placed above this date or J is below this date. J is above 22 or J is below 22, that we don't know. So 22, 1, 2, 3, 4, J. 2 possibilities. But how many boxes we have? 7. How many are fixed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only one more box. Maybe above, maybe below. In both the cases. Okay, no issue. But we have total 4 possibilities. Let's add some more points. The box which is delivered on 12th is placed immediately below M. Okay. What is given? M is immediately below 12. Okay. M is immediately below 12. And box M is placed immediately below J. So M is placed immediately below J. 1 second. I am extremely sorry. What is given here? M is 12 is placed immediately below M. So immediately below M will be 12. Immediately below M is 12. And M is placed immediately below J. So M is placed immediately below J. Okay, this is my arrangement. Now we have J already in the arrangement. So in this case, it is M, it is 12. 12 is immediately below M, M is immediately below J. So J is here. Immediately below J is M, immediately below M is 12. But here how many boxes we are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we have how many boxes? 7. So this is completely ruled out. It means 22 cannot be above J. So the possibility is J is above 22. How many boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. How many box arrangement is? 7 boxes. So J may be the first box from the top or J may be the second box from the top. How many possibilities we have? 2 possibilities. Let's get the 2 possibilities. What is the one? J is at the top. One more is J is second from the top. Immediately below J, M. Immediately below M, 22. Between J and 22, 4. J, 1, 2, 3, 4, 22. J, M, and it is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is 22. 2 clues are completely utilized and we have 2 possibilities. But we got some definite information. It is good. Next, M is placed immediately below 25th. M is placed immediately below 25th. M is below 25th. And M is immediately below J. It is nothing but J is delivered on 25th. M is immediately below J. It is nothing but J is delivered on 25th. Because M is immediately below 25th. Fine. So complete information is utilized. Third one is also done. Fourth one. 3 boxes placed between the boxes which is delivered on 25th and 28th. So between 25 and 28, 3 boxes. In any case, 25 has to be above only, right? Because 25 has to be either topmost or second topmost. So between 25 and 28, 3 boxes. So 25 should be above 28 only. 25, 1, 2, 3 boxes, it is 28. 25, 1, 2, 3 boxes, it will be 28. So even this clue is also completely utilized and we have 2 possibilities. So far we have got all definite information, no issues. Okay, move ahead. So we have 2 possibilities and I'll give the clear picture of this diagram in the next slide. We'll take up some more clues. So remaining 3 clues are taken and these are the 2 possibilities that we got in the previous slide, right? J25, M12, 28, 22. J25, M12, 28, 22. Next, what is given? Q is placed above the box which is delivered on 22nd. Okay. So Q should be above 22nd. So one of these 3. Right. So maybe here or one of these 3. Because Q is above 22nd. But not immediately above. So Q cannot be here. Q cannot be here. So Q may be here. Q may be here or Q may be here. Q may be here or Q may be here. So many possibilities. But move ahead. 2 boxes between Q and 14. It is also mentioned 2 boxes between Q and 14. If I take the Q here, 1 to 14 above possible? No. 1 to 14 below possible? No. So Q cannot be here. Ruled out. So Q has to be here. If it is correct. If it is the correct case. Q 1 to 14 not possible. Q 1 to 14 yes possible. So this is valid so far. Now come to this case. Q may be here also, right? Q may be here, Q may be here, Q may be here. Q 1 to 14 not possible. Can I go above side? No. So Q cannot be here. Q 1 to 14 yes possible. Q 1 to 14 not possible. So Q possible here. But above should be 14. Q here 1 to 14 I cannot go below. Above 1 to 14 no, it is already 25. So Q cannot be here. So Q has to be here only and it has to be 14. So still both the cases are valid. And this clue is completely utilized. So far it is easy set. Okay, because we are getting direct clues and it is leading to the possibilities, and but quickly with the next clue those are eliminated. L is placed immediately above P. L is placed immediately above P. So L and P should be adjacent, L should be immediately above P. And neither P nor L delivered on 22nd. So these two cannot be on 22nd. We require two consecutive positions. It is J, it is M. So I cannot take L and P. I can take L and P here. I can take L and P here. But neither L nor P cannot be 22nd. So this is not L and P. So where you have the two consecutive positions? No, I don't have two consecutive positions. So this case is ruled out. Because it is neither L nor P, 22nd. Now in this case, this is neither L nor P. I require two consecutive positions where I have only this possibility. So L is here, P is here. No issue. So only one case left. We reach the sixth clue and it is placed. We left with only one possibility and we left with only one more clue. What is that? Only one box is placed between N and 7th. N is not placed at the top. So far 5 boxes are fixed and N is not placed at the top. So N should be bottom. And between N and 7th only one box. So N is here, one box and 7th. All the 6 boxes are placed. All out of the 7, 6 are placed. Only we left with one. What is that? K. Out of the 7 dates, 6 dates are fixed. What is the only remaining date? 7, 4th? No. So it is 4th. That's it. It is my final arrangement. It is simple arrangement. It will take maximum 5 minutes to complete it. Okay. Now, which box is immediately above the box which is delivered on 4th? So here is the box which is delivered on 4th. Immediately above J. So choice 1. Next, which box is placed at the top? K. Or box will delivered on 14th. So we have box which is delivered on 14th. Choice 5. Now 4 of the following 5, which is nothing but odd bin out. M delivered on even number date 4th. K delivered on even number date 14th. L delivered on odd number date. Q delivered on even number date 12th. P delivered on 28th, which is even number date. All the boxes are delivered on even number date except box L. So what is my answer? Choice 3. Next, how many boxes are placed between box J and box Q? J is here, Q is here. How many boxes between them? Only one box. So choice 1. Choice 1. On which of the following dates is the box N is delivered? N is delivered on 22nd. So choice 3. Fine. So with this we have done with the box and QBR. Let's go ahead with the directions in 29 to 33. Now, 2 buses. Okay, we have given the path of 2 buses. 2 buses travel from the same point P. So here we have the bus 1 information and here we have the bus 2 information. So let's draw the path of bus 1. Both are started from point P. Okay. Let's take it is point P. Okay. It is point P. We need to maintain the scaling when you are drawing the path. Okay. Bus 1. So we are talking about the bus 1. Bus 1 traveled towards north for 12 kilometers. Okay. North. How many kilometers? 12. To reach point Q. So it is 12. Right. Next. From there it turns left. Left means while moving towards north, and it is a path of bus 1, B1. While moving towards north, left hand side will be west. So west. How many kilometers? 8 kilometers. So let us take it as a distance of 8 kilometers. And to reach point R. So it is point R. Fine. So till here it is done. From R it turns 2 consecutive right turns. for traveling 4 kilometers and 12 kilometers respectively. 2 consecutive right turns. So first right turn and reaching point T, and second right turn and distance is how much? 4, and second right turn distance is 12. So it is RQ distance is 8. So TS distance should be more than 8. How much? 4, because it is 12 kilometers. So it is S, and how much is the distance? 12 kilometers. Till here exactly it is 8 and it remaining is 4. So 12, right? So P, Q or TS. Okay. T and S respectively. Till here it is done. From point S, it turns right and travels 7 kilometers to reach. It is moving towards east side, right? So right side. Right side will be which direction? South. How many kilometers? 7 kilometers. And it is TR distance is 4. So SU distance should be more than this distance. So this will be U. Let's say it is U. Okay. So we are able to complete the path of bus 1. So the way the bus 1 is traveled is completed. Okay. Now let me maintain the scaling. It is how much? 4 and it is 3. So even it is also 3. So the remaining will be 9. Clear? And it is also how much? 4. Clear? Okay. Maintaining the scaling also very, very important. Okay. Now what else next? Bus 2. Bus 2 is also started from point P, right? Travels towards west for 10 kilometers to reach A. 10 kilometers. It means west means this side. And RQ distance is 8. So PA distance should be more than this distance. So just away. Okay. How much? 10. And how much? Which point it is? Point A. Clear? Next. From there it turns right and travels 8 kilometers while moving towards south. On a paper, it is east, west, north, south. Moving west, right hand side will be north. So right hand side. How many meters? 8 kilometers to reach point B. See, while moving north, observe it. Till here it is how much distance? It is 9. So 8 means it should be below that, right? So let us maintain the scaling. So this is point B, and what is the distance? 8 meters. Fine. Okay. From point B, it turns right. He is moving towards north. So what is the right hand side will be? East. And travels 20 kilometers to reach C. 20 kilometers. If it travels till here, it is how much? 10. Because AP distance is 10. So this is distance will be 10. If it travels till here, how much distance it is? 4 meters. So 10 and 4, 14. But totally how much to be traveled? 20. So more 6. So more 6. So which point it is? Point C. It is 6. Or 10 plus 4 plus 6, 20. Clear? Next. From there it turns left. Now it travel left. Travel how many kilometers? 7 kilometers to reach M. So moving towards east. Left hand side will be north. So north. How many kilometers? 7 kilometers. Now maintain the scaling. If it is in line with Q, how much? 3. But how much distance it should be travel? 7. So more 4. Now, if it is more 4, it is how much distance? 4. So it should be in line with S. Which point? M. How much? 4. So it is the path of bus 2, B2. And it is B1. That's it. It is done. Drawing the path is completed. Clear, right? So in mains level of difficulty, you may expect maintaining the scaling. Even in prelims also it is important, but in the mains you will get more number of points. Okay, and the questions which they give you also may be of different kind. Okay. Now I'll give the clear picture of this diagram in the next slide. There you can copy. Now write down this diagram. Let me give the more detailed picture. This is how much? 10. This is 4 and it is 6. Total 20. And it is point U. Okay. And it is how much? 8. It is 4. Even it is 4. because it is 7, it is 4, so this is 3, so this is also 3, so this is 9. It is 8 and it is 2. More clear picture. Okay, till here it is 3 and it is 4. Now in which direction is point T with respect to point P? So T is here and P is here, right? Now what is the base here? P is the base. From the base we need to look at the T. So base, with respect to the base, north, upwards, west, east, south. From the base, T is in which direction? I'm sorry, T is in which direction? It is between north and west, so northwest. So choice 4, northwest. So the base is important. From the base point, draw all the 4 directions. On a paper, right hand side east, upwards north, downwards south, left side west. Then this is between north and west. So choice 4. Next, in which direction and what distance? Whenever they ask the distance, it is, we know, right, shortest distance. And how to find out the shortest distance? If it is a direct line, it is okay. If it is a slant line, we need to get a right angle triangle. We need to form a right angle triangle. What is given? In which direction and what distance is bus 1 starting point? Bus 1 starting point is this point, right? Both are started from point P only, right? So it is bus 1 starting point with respect to point R. So here is a point R. Now what is given? First, identify the direction. Bus 1, it is nothing but P, starting point P. P with respect to R. What is the base? R is the base. So with respect to R, it is south, it is east, west, and north, right? So this direction. What is this direction? Southeast. So my answer should be southeast. And also we should identify the distance. Now this is the same, this is the distance we need to identify. Can you say what is this distance directly? No, we cannot say. So we have to form a right angle triangle. Now look at the points R, Q and P. So between these points we need to form a right angle triangle, R and P, right? It is how much distance? 8. It is how much? 12. So we need to identify RP distance. So it is in the form of right angle. So what is that? We need to apply Pythagoras rule. RP square equal to RQ square plus PQ square. Now RP will be equal to under root of RQ. RQ is how much? 8. 8 square is 64. PQ is 12. 12 square is 144. Now sum of these two. 144 plus 64, 208. Which is approximately how much? 14. Yes, 14, approximately 14. 196. 14 square 196. It is nearest to that. 208. So what is my answer? Southeast 14. Choice 3. This is how we need to identify the direction and the distance. Clear? Choice 3. What is the approximate distance between points U and C? Approximate distance between U and C. So here is a U, here is a C. We need to identify the distance. No, we cannot find the direct distance, so we have to draw this line. Okay, U is here and there is a distance and C is here. So we need to identify this distance. How much it is? We discussed earlier. It is 10, it is 4, it is 6. So it is a 6 meters. Now, it is how much? Completely till here 7. But it is completely till here, it is how much? 8. Till this point. Right. So how much is left? 1. So it is 1. Now what is the value will be? Under root of 6 square plus 1 square. Let's say it is x. So we have to find the UC distance. So UC equal to under root of 6 square x square plus ux square. So 36 plus 1, 37. Again approximately 6. Choice 2. Similar to previous question. Okay. Choice 2. Next. How can bus 2 travel from its current position to reach Q? What is the current position of bus 2? M. Now it has to reach point Q. So they are asking the path. how can it reach from M to Q? Okay, take the first option. We have to check that which option is correct. Travels 9 kilometers west. Now west means, see, let me draw the path. Values 10, 4, 6, and it is how much? 4. So it is how much? 8 and 4. So it is how much? 6. And it is how much? 1. Okay. And it is 3, it is 4. Okay, fine. Now what is given? 9 kilometers west. So 6 plus 3, 9 means it will be here. Turns right. So it moves this side. West and right definitely will not reach point Q. Right. So it is not first option. Next, 4 kilometers east. Traveling to east and turning right. Can it reach point Q? No, not choice 2. Next, 10 meters west. 6, 4. Okay. Now it is exactly in line with Q. And left 3 kilometers. Left, how many kilometers? 3 kilometers. If it travels 3 kilometers, can it reach point Q? No, it has to travel how much? 4 kilometers. So it is not the third option. Next, 4 kilometers north and turns left. Can it reach point Q? No. Next, what is given? 7 kilometers south. 7 kilometers south. Okay. 7 kilometers south means it will be the head here. Okay. 10 kilometers west and it is a point Q, right? So 10 kilometers west, 3 kilometers left. 3 kilometers left. No, it has to be 4 kilometers. I hope the option is choice 3, but it should not be a 3 kilometers. Make a correction, it is 4 kilometers. It is 4 kilometers. Okay, make a correction. It should be 4. Because the distance between these 2 points is how much? 4. And here the distance is 7. Till here it is 7. It is 3 and it is 4. Because TR distance should be equal to this distance. So 4. Okay. Choice 3 is my answer. What is my answer? Choice 3. Fine. Move next question. So this is how this type of questions you answered. Each and every option you need to cross check. Each and every option you need to substitute and you need to cross check. Okay. Next. Oh, 1 minute. I'm extremely sorry. At the beginning we discussed one point wrongly. Let me discuss that. See, from here how much it is traveling? Just 7, right? So this is 4 and this is 3. So it is below this line. It is below this line. I'm sorry. Okay, it is 4 and it is 3. It is 3. Okay, so it will be somewhere here. The distance is 1 meter. Okay, okay, fine. So far with any other questions we didn't get any problem, so no issue. But for this question we got that. So it is not 4 kilometers. I'm sorry, it is absolutely 3 kilometers only. Because these two are not in line. So till here is 7. Okay. So traveling 10 kilometers and left side 3 kilometers is absolutely fine. It is choice 3. Now let me make it clear. We'll discuss again. Now let us come to the third point. See, it is 1 meter, right? It is 1 meter. So till here it will be 6 meters and 1 meter. Okay. Now till here it is 6. And if you travel till here, 4. So 6 and 4, 10. And left side, 3. So 10 meters towards west and turns left and travels 3 kilometers, perfectly matching. Choice 3 is my answer. No correction required. Okay. Fine. 33. 4 of the following 5. What is 4 of the following 5? Odd men out. In a certain way and hence form a group. Find the one which does not belong to that group. What is the first option? R and S. R and S. R is here, S is here. So what is this direction? Generally this kind of questions they are giving. South, east. Sorry, south or west direction. east, west, north, south. So this line will be southwest. P and C. Here we have the P, here we have the C. Again it is which direction? Southwest. Southwest. First, second points. BT. So B is here, T is here. What is the direction? Southwest. First point is southwest or second point. CS. C is here, S is here. What is this direction? Southeast. So here is southwest, southwest, but here it is southeast. First point is southeast of second point. UM. So here is a U, here is a M. Again it is which direction? Southwest. So everywhere the first point is southwest of the second point, whereas in the fourth option, first point is the southeast of the second point. So choice 4 is my answer. Fine. So choice 4. So with this we have done with the direction sense also. Now let's move ahead and solve miscellaneous questions. Select the correct alternative from the given choices. 34th. What is that? If the letters in each of the words given below are arranged in alphabetical order, in how many words the consecutive letters of English alphabet appear in adjacent positions also in the same order? What is given? If the letters in each of the words given below are arranged in alphabetical order. So below we have given 3 words. These 3 words, in these 3 words the letters to be arranged in alphabetical order. Then we need to check that in how many words the consecutive letters of English alphabet appear in adjacent positions also in the same order. Let's say, let me take one word, planet. Let me take some example, planet. Okay. This arranged in the alphabetical order. Arrange it A, E, L, N, P, T. Right. So the letters are arranged in the alphabetical order. Now this is a word. In this word we need to check this condition. What is that condition? The consecutive letters of English alphabet appear in adjacent position and also in the same order. Is the AE or the consecutive letters in the English alphabetical order? No. EL? No. LN? No. Every 2 consecutive letters we need to consider and we need to cross check with the English alphabet. Are there consecutive letters according to the English alphabet and also in adjacent position? They should be in adjacent position. That's why we are checking the adjacent letters. AE, EL, LN, NP. Is it consecutive? No. PT? No. So this is not my word. Okay. Now what is the given word here? Extreme. Let us take the word extreme. Extreme. Arrange them in alphabetical order. Arrange them in alphabetical order. What you will get? E, E, E. 3 times. Next. M, R, T, X. Take the letters which are in the adjacent positions and cross check that are them consecutive letters according to the English alphabetical in the same order. Same letter, EM, adjacent positions. Consecutive letters in the English alphabet? No. MR. Consecutive letters in the English alphabet? No. RT? No. TX? No. So it is not my first one. Extreme. Now what is the next one? I, M, P, E, C, C, A, B, L, E. Impeccable. Now write in the alphabetical order. A and then B, then C, C 2 times, and then E, E 2 times, and then I. After I, L, M, P. So all the letters are fixed. Now A, B. Adjacent positions, okay. Consecutive letters according to the English alphabetical, yes. Is the order same? Yes. A after B. A after A or B. Okay. So this is my option. No need to check the remaining. But still we'll check. BC. Adjacent positions. Is the consecutive letters according to the English alphabet? Yes. After BC? Yes. No issue. CC. Adjacent but not consecutive letters. CE. Adjacent but not consecutive letters. EE. Adjacent but not consecutive letters. EI. No. IL, no. LM, no. MP, no. But one of the letters are matching, right? So that is enough. So choice 2 is okay. Now next, trust. TRUST. Next, alphabetic order. S, R, T, T, U. SR. Adjacent positions. Are they consecutive letters? Yes. But in the same order? No. After R, S will come. But here what is given? After S, R. So I cannot consider this pair. Next, RT. Is the RT consecutive letters? No. TT? No. TU? Adjacent positions. Are they consecutive according to the English alphabet? Yes. Same order? Yes. After T, what I will get? U I will get. So it is correct. So third word also. So what is my answer? Only 2 and 3. Choice 4. So this is how this question will be solved. This is the as-is question which is given in 2019. Almost most of the sets or similar kind of models which are given in 2019 RRB PO mains. Okay. Next one. 35. 4 of the following 5. Odd me note. You know. No, simple letter English alphabet. Letter odd note is given. So quite simple. B, I, E, F. Write the place values. 2, 9, 5, 6. What is the logic is? Plus 7. Okay. Minus 4. Plus 1. Maybe correct, maybe wrong. That I don't know. Okay. Let's see. DKGH. 4, 11. Just write in the place values. 7, 8. Plus 7 or minus 4 plus 1. Perfectly matching. Plus 7 minus 4 plus 1. Now G and JK. G and JK. 7, 14, 10, 11. Plus 7 or minus 4 plus 1. Perfectly matching. PXTU. Write the place values. 16, 24, 20, 21 plus 8. Okay. Minus 4 plus 1. Is it matching? No. So this may be odd be not, but I need to check the remaining. JQMN. Write the place values. 10, 17, 13, 14. Plus 7 or minus 3 plus 1 is perfectly matching. So minus 4. Perfectly matching. Everywhere it is following the logic of plus 7, minus 4, plus 1. Except in which option? Fourth option. So what is my answer? Choice 4. Choice 4. Fine. Now move to the critical reasoning questions. 36 to 40. Read the question number 36 once. Most scientists now believe that the near extinction of the cobra in the North Indian forest was due to the extensive hunting done of the poor creature by the tribals of the forest. So they are stating that the tribals are the main reason for this near extinction of the cobra in the North Indian forest. During 40s and 50s, they are stating the reason. What is the reason they are mentioning? During the 40s and 50s, cobras was in great demand for its medicinal use, which the tribals are exploited greatly. They have taken as a resource. The scientists say, which of the following weakens the above argument? So the conclusion given in the statement is that because of the great demand for its medicinal use, the tribals are killing the cobras, animals. It is what stated in the statement by the scientists. Now, which of the following weakens the above argument? We need to weaken. So, ultimately the reason which they are stated is what? Medicinal use. We need to say that not for this, there is some other reason for the above situation. Fine. Now, read the first one. During the 40s and 50s, claws, antlers, horns, tusks and other animal parts were in great demand for medicinal uses, which prompted most tribals to kill animals. If you consider this, whatever the scientists said, that is correct, because these are also great demand for medicinal use, which prompted most tribals to kill animals. So here also they are stating that for medicinal use, they are killing the animals. Right? So it is supporting the argument. So there is nothing wrong. I mean, it is supporting the argument. But we have to identify that the statement which is weakening the argument, because in the statement also, in 40s and 50s, cobras was in a great demand for medicinal use. So that's why they are killing. Here also they are saying that these are great demand, so that's why they are killing animals. So it is supporting the argument. But we need to identify the weakening statement. Fine. So not the one. One is actually strengthening the argument. During 40s and 50s, the government built a dam in the vicinity of the North Indian forest. Is it talking about what is the reason for that? No. So it is not talking about the reason. So it is out of context. We need to identify the reason for killing the cobras. So out of context. They have stated that the reason is that medicinal use. So we have to find out the other reason. So there is no reason is mentioned here. So out of context. The
the extensive government-sponsored logging operations of the 40s and 50s in the northern forest led to immediate extinction of rodents, a major prey of snakes. So here it is given the valid reason. Here they given the one more reason. What? Not for the medicinal use. There is something else. What is that something else? Government-sponsored logging operation. Because of this reason, in the North Indian forest led to the immediate extinction of rodents, cobras, a major prey of snakes. So they stated something else. What is that reason they mentioned? Here it is a medicinal, and here it is what? Government sponsored logging operations for extinction of cobras. Here they mentioned same for extinction of cobras. It was stated by the scientists. So we need to weaken the argument. So we need to say that there is other reason. So what is the other reason? This one. So definitely third one is going to weaken the argument. So third one weakens the argument. Fourth one. The government undertook afforestation to revive the forest to prevent extinction of snakes. Okay, in the North India, but failed miserably. So here also they are not stating any reason for the extinction of snakes. Just they are saying that what are the measures that are taken by government, but they are nothing talking about the reasons. So it is also out of context. So first one supports, second one out of context, third one weakens, and fourth one out of context. So what is my answer? Third one, because I need to choose the weakens. Which of the following weakens the above argument? Fine. So choice 3. So understanding the statement is very, very important. To weaken the argument, you need to say that above mentioned reason is false. That's it. 37. Once go through the information, you will get some idea. Once go through this information. Once go through that information. Completed? What is it? Despite inflation which was resulted in increasing price of raw materials, a city book manufacturer decided not to increase the price of his books. Instead, he decided to use low priced inferior material, low quality material. This he feels will not result in any change in the business and continue to give him the same profits as earlier. Which of the following strengthens the above argument? So what is the assumption of the author here? What is the assumption of the author here? The manufacturer decided to use cheaper material without changing the cost of the book and hopes for the same profit. So in this statement, what is his assumption is that people will not mind about the cheaper quality of material. This is what his assumption, because price is increased. Here he is getting X profit. Here also he has to get the X profit. So he is reducing the quality of the material. So he is expecting the same profit. It means that his assumption is that people will not mind for the quality of material. His intention, his assumption, quality of material. Fine. Now we need to strengthen the argument. We need to strengthen the idea of the author. Whatever he believes, we need to strengthen that. What he believes, by reducing the low priced material, still he is going to get the same profit, means he will be doing the same business, right? Am I right or wrong? So when he is doing the same business, he believes that people won't mind about the cheap quality material. This is what his intention. We need to support his intention. We need to strengthen the above argument. Now what is the first one is given? Most other booksellers in the market charge almost the same as what this book manufacturer does. So here it is giving comparison about the competitors, right? But it is not stating about the quality of the material. So definitely it is out of context. out of context. Fine. Second one, what is given? The fashion of reading books is fast catching up with the people in urban society and they are unmindful of the price. Now here also, are they talking about urban society or I mean other societies, non-urban societies? No, they are not talking about that. So both of them talks about the what? The statement 1, statement 2, both of them talks about the, does not talk about the quality of the material. It talks about the competitors, it's talk about the people, urban society. But both of them are not talking about the quality of the material. First one and second one. So these two comes under the out of context. First one is out of context and second one is also out of context. What about the third one? Most readers are unmindful of the quality of the books so far as the print is legible. So far as they are able to read, they won't mind about the quality of the books. This is what the intention, this is what the point that is there in the mind of author. So that's why he is saying that I am going to get the same profit after reducing the quality of the material, because he is believing that people don't mind about the quality of the books, just if the print is legible, that is enough. So it is definitely supporting, strengthening the argument. It is strengthening the argument. Now this is what we required, right? Now let's see the fourth one. The WTO, World Trade Organization, predicted that the inflation in cities would come down in coming days. It is not talking about the given statement, it is irrelevant. Irrelevant. So which strengthens the argument? Third one. So choice 3 is my answer. Clear? So here you need to understand that what is the intention of author, what is author assumed. Fine? Okay. Now move to the next question. 38 to 40. For all these questions, the data will be based on this statement. What is that? Use of breath analysis to check if the drivers are drunk has been stopped by the traffic police to prevent the spread of swine flu to the traffic police. It is clearly stated to the traffic police. Okay. Use of breath analysis to check if the drivers are drunk has been stopped. It is stopped. For what reason? By the traffic police to prevent the spread, as a preventive measure. Prevent the spread of swine flu to the traffic police. So what this kind of statement comes under? This we can say that courses of action. This statement comes under the course of action. So in the course of action, you will be having a problem as well as you will also be having solution. You will be having solution. Both will be given in the statement. What is the problem given here? What is the problem given here? Spread of swine flu. What is the problem here given here? Spread of swine flu. And what is the solution is given here? Use of breath analysis to check if the drivers are drunk has been stopped. So they are thinking of to stop the breath analysis check. Breath analysis check. Breath analysis check. It is been stopped. So they are saying this is a solution. So the problem is spread of swine flu. What is the solution is? They have to stop the breath analysis check. To whom? Drivers. If the drivers are drunk, that check. Fine. So this was the statement. And in the case of course of actions, the assumption is that suggested course of action will solve or mitigate the problem, that we know that, right? In case of course of actions, whatever the assumption is, in case of course of action, the assumption is the suggested ones will always mitigate or solves the problem, right? So this will be always a proper course of action. Which one? The suggested. What is that? Breadth of analysis check, right? Now what is the given question? Which of the following statement assumption implicit in the given statement? What is their assumption in this one? Breadth of analysis check stop will definitely prevent the problem. But what is given? Swine flu can be passed on to traffic police only by drunken people. No, that we don't know, right? Even it is not assumption. We need to identify the implicit one, hidden one, right? Behind the statements, the reason which behind the statement. Now, swine flu is fatal. No, it is even not the assumption of the statement. See, what is the assumption here? The suggested course of action. What is the course of action they suggested? This one. So, that should be in the option. The traffic police does not want to be infected with the swine flu. No, it is not swine flu, it is swine flu. I am sorry. Drunken driving is an offense. Even they are not talking about none of this. So, what is my answer? None of this. None of these are the assumptions. What is the actual assumption? Stop of checking breath analysis will definitely prevent the spread of swine flu. That is their assumption. So, that's why they are suggesting that use of breath analysis to check if the drivers are drunk has to be stopped. Then definitely they can prevent the spread of swine flu to the traffic police. Fine. Okay. What is given next? So, here fifth option, none of this. None of them is assumption. Now, the same statement, what is it asking? Which of the following can be concluded from the given statement? So, we need to identify the conclusion. Swine flu can be passed on to the traffic police only by drunken people. Right. Is there any support is to say that only by drunken people in the statement? No. So, it is not my conclusion. If it is not there, it may be my conclusion, but it is not. Swine flu is fatal. Is there in the given statement, have they mentioned that the seriousness of swine flu? Have they mentioned that in the statement? No. So, even it is not my conclusion. The traffic police does not want to infected with the swine flu. Yes, that's why they are taking this measurement, right? What the measurement? Use of breath analysis to be stopped. Checks to be stopped. So, because what we can conclude from the above statement, the traffic police does not want to be infected with the swine flu. Yes, this can be concluded. Fine. So, what is my answer? Choice 3. Choice 3 is my answer. Fine. What is the 40th one? Which of the following is an inference that can be drawn from the given statement? Okay. From the information that police check, this one, use of breath analysis to check if the drivers are drunk, we can say that, it means from this part we can say that, from this particular part, we can say that drinking and driving is definitely an offense. Can we infer or not? Otherwise, there is no use of checking, right? Why they are checking that? If the drivers are drunk, it means drinking and driving both cannot be done together. So, drunken driving is an offense. This can be inferred. So, what is my answer? Choice 4 can be inferred. So, choice 4. Fine. So, that's it. It is all about critical reasoning. And what should be your strategy? First, other areas, and then you have to come with puzzles. Finally, attempt the critical reasoning question. If you are good at language and understanding skills, you may attempt this at the beginning also. There is no issue in that. But please be careful with the choices. They will give the very close options. Okay. Thank you for joining the session. Have a nice day.